from Hopkins, South Carolina.
My name is Joanna Serenko. I'm 18 years old and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
My name is Joei Fulco, and I was originally born in Franklin, Tennessee, but I live in Lancaster, California.
I'm Megan Danielle, and I'm from Douglasville, Georgia.
The most basic overview I can give of it is it's just been mind-blowing. Having the opportunity to be around so many talented artists and be around so many phenomenal and, worldwide known coaches, and getting a chance now to work with two of those individuals has just been mind-blowing. It's kind of like something out of a dream, something that you just don't think is real, but it's happening in real time, and I'm just happy and grateful to be a part of it.
Every moment of being on The Voice has just been so incredible. Even through the stress and the waiting and all the other stuff has just been it's just been super incredible. I've met so many incredible people, and I just feel so lucky to have gotten this far. So looking forward, I just think every moment being here has been a blessing.
Being on The Voice has been such an amazing experience so far. I've loved every minute of it. It's been exciting. It's just been a great time, and I've been loving every second. So after blinds, we went into battles, and we went into the whole prepping for that, working on our song, getting everything together, and then getting to work with Blake on that was amazing, and BB Rexa, which was so much fun. So we got to meet with them, get some good tips, and I was paired with Todd Michael Hall, and we did The Best by Tina Turner, which was so much fun. It was a really high-energy, fast-paced song, and that was so much fun. And then we went on to knockouts, and that was another exciting thing. It was another challenge, and it was a blast.
The journey so far has been incredible. It's really just been very honorable. It's been really fun to be here. The most incredible part about this experience is really meeting so many great people and learning from Kelly and just really building my confidence a lot more.
So for me, the battles were interesting. I think I was a little out of my element with the song choice, but I had a great time. I was paired with Mandy Castillo. She was a phenomenal singer and performer. I think we had a great time on stage. I think I didn't end up coming away with the victory on that one, but had a chance, thankfully, to be a part of Kelly's team after that experience.
Working with Blake has been so much fun. He is an amazing coach, and he really makes it fun. He makes it enjoyable, and I've enjoyed every second of getting to work with him.
So after the blind auditions, we were paired up with somebody in our group, with somebody on our team, and we did the battles. And for the battles, I sang a Billie Eilish song called When the Party's Over with Roderick Chambers. And it was a really cool experience. He killed the song, and he won the battle, and I was stolen by John Legend. And so I'm lucky to have gotten past that round and to be still here today.
When it came to the day, the battle round was really fun. It was like I learned a bunch that day, and it was really fun altogether.
Knockouts were amazing. I think definitely my favorite performance so far. I was able to do a song that I felt a strong connection with. I was able to be up on stage with such a talented singer and performer in Megan. Knockouts, I wasn't able to come away with the win on that one, but I was stolen back by John Legend, so I ended up going right back where I started from, which was great. I think with John, I feel kind of a kindredness with him. I think we probably have similar backgrounds as far as upbringings, kind of being brought up in the church and just the type of music we listen to. So I think him having the similar perspective that I have, I think that helps us work better as coach and learner, student. Yeah, I was very grateful to Kelly. I told her it meant the world to me that she had one steel to use, and she decided to use it on me. So I was able to work with Kelly, and then also, you walk into a room, you see Kelly, and your mind is blown, but then you also look over, you see James Taylor, who is just legendary beyond comprehension, someone who's been in this game, who's been in this field for over 50 years and is still going strong. It's crazy. Like I said earlier, it's another one of those things where you have to pinch yourself and say, okay, this isn't a dream, this is real life. You got to find a way to not be starstruck and, get work done. My most awesome experience so far on the show would be after the knockouts, having Nick Jonas and John Legend kind of pitch themselves to me as to why I should go with one or the other. You're talking about two people who are, masters at what they do, well respected in their field, and they both think enough of me to have a fight over me, and I just standing up on that stage and watching that unfold in real time was crazy, because it validates, why I'm here and why I do what I do. My strategy is just to be the best version of myself that I can be. My biggest takeaway is that I just need to keep doing this. I'm very grateful to have the kind of support I have back home, because I feel like it's a unconditional type of support, meaning that win, lose, or draw, I think everyone back home, church, peers, classmates, students that I have, everyone back home is going to be proud that I've represented us, and hopefully I'm doing that well. And I think when I get back home, I think I'll have a warm welcome.
I've gotten to work with 2 coaches so far in the process. I worked with Nick a little bit and John. And it's been so cool. I mean, I haven't gotten a ton of time to spend with them, but even with the short amount of time that I have gotten to spend with them, they've given me a lot of useful insight, and it's just been really cool. They've taught me a lot of things about how I can make my song better, how I can be a better performer, and I've really enjoyed the time I've spent with them. So the mega mentor was James Taylor, and I was so excited. I was so excited that it was James Taylor. He's a hero to me and all the people back home, so I was just so happy. And he was just a super nice dude. He was so humble, and like he's just had this like mellow old man, like the best grandpa ever kind of vibe to him, and it was just really cool. I felt so like it just didn't feel real at all. James Taylor told me just to be like more communicative and like to look people in the eye and just to like emote more, basically, is what he said. But he did tell me that Bonnie Raitt would be proud of me, which was really a huge honor because I sang one of her songs for my knockout. So the knockout round was the trickiest for me. It felt like that was where the most self-doubt crept in, where I was like, okay, because I was battling this amazing singer. I was battling this beautiful girl who had this amazing set of pipes, and it was really intimidating at first. Like, I remember going through that first rehearsal and being like, oh, wow, like, oh, I don't have this necessarily in the bag, because she was just so good. But I knew I was good, but, that's where the doubt started creeping in. And I took the next couple of days after that rehearsal just to kind of, like, meditate on it and journal about it and just kind of start to realize there's nothing that I can do to make this go one way or the other than just doing my best at what I do and what I've been doing my whole life. So I kind of started to realize, like, I just need to nail this performance for myself and for nobody else. And I think it paid off a lot. So for the knockout round, after John picked Zan as the winner, I was like, okay, well, hopefully one of these coaches will use their steal on me, because Nick briefly talked about it. And I was kind of preparing for it, but I thanked my coach, and then I started walking off the stage, and I hit the ground, and I got to the ground, and I started walking. I was like, no one has hit their button yet. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going home. And then at the last moment, both Blake and Nick hit their button at the same time. And I was like, God, like, oh my gosh, thank you, God. Thank you so much. And so I ran back up stage, and then Nick and Blake both started talking to me about why they wanted me to be on their team, why I should use their steal. Oh, this is a huge milestone. I couldn't imagine making it to here. I was like, every time has been difficult for me because it was just like taking one step at a time. And to realize that I've made it to the live rounds is crazy. And that's really the goal that I wanted to make. And to have made that goal and to get to this milestone feels like I can finally like relax a little bit and just do what I have been doing my whole life, and to do it like and not be fearful that I'm going to be like competing against somebody just to like prove something to my coach, because at this point it's proving something to America and I can't sway the opinion of every American. So I think the best way to just do it is to just go up there, be me, and not be worried about it at all.
Blake has really helped me with enjoying the moment and just having fun with it. And I think that as an artist is the most important thing, because what we do is fun. I mean, we should enjoy the experience, enjoy getting to work with people and getting to go on that stage. And so he's made it so enjoyable that I think that's helped me a lot as an artist. Working with the mentors was incredible. I mean, BB Rexa is an amazing artist. She's an amazing writer, an amazing singer and performer. And then also getting to work with James Taylor, who is a legend. He was one of my favorite artists growing up, one of my favorite songwriters. I grew up listening to him through my dad, and just getting to sit there in front of him, sing for him, and get his input, that was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I mean, I spent this whole show really pushing my boundaries because I'm not used to being on stage by myself. I mean, this whole experience has been out of my comfort zone completely. I'm used to performing every night with my family on stage with me and having people to play off of. So I think a challenge was being up there by myself, having nobody to play off of, having nobody to sing with and perform with. I felt more comfortable in the battles, obviously, because I was paired with somebody. It was a duet, and it was a little bit more in my comfort zone. But I think that's been the hardest challenge for me, was each time I have to get on stage by myself. When we did our battles, I had a song that I didn't really know. I wasn't very familiar with. It wasn't really in my wheelhouse. It was an 80s rock song by Tina Turner. And it threw me through a loop a little bit because Blake picked that song, and I was not expecting that kind of song. So it was a bit of a challenge, but I had loved every minute of it, and it worked out for the best. I don't think people realize watching the show how much work is done behind the scenes to go into the performances. I mean, we spend hours and hours a day rehearsing, working with vocal coaches, meeting with Blake, and really just honing in our songs. It's just a lot of work goes into it. I mean, we're here for 3 weeks just working and working and working for these performances. So I don't think people realize like how much it goes into it. And I didn't realize how much goes into it. I mean, I understand TV production and that it's a lot of work, but getting here and actually being thrown into it, I didn't even realize how much it would be. I am so excited about lives. I'm excited about the unknown. I've never really done that kind of live performance like that. So I'm excited to see how the process is going to be, how it's going to be about learning our songs, working with the band, the day of lives. I'm excited about just the overall experience. I am definitely a competitive person. I'm the oldest of 4 kids. So we grew up just being competitive with each other. It's the nature of having siblings. And outside of that, I love to push myself and be the best that I can be. So I don't have a strategy really other than just working my butt off and outworking everybody. Yeah, and right now the coaches don't choose anymore. It's all America, so it's definitely going to be different. I'm hoping that America will like me and like my style, and I mean, at this point you're at the mercy of the voters.
Working with both Kelly and James Taylor, it was incredible. Like, I would have never thought that I would get to work with 2 legends. But it was really just, I'll never forget working with them. It was really fun. James Taylor really told me I had a powerful voice, and that he just recommended that I make more eye contact with the audience, and I agreed. So I worked on that a bunch. Going into the lives, I'm most excited about showing me more, like showing who I am as an artist, not just my voice really, because everyone's voice is spectacular, but I just really want to show me more. So I think going into the lives, I'm least excited about knowing who's gonna leave and who's it could be me. So, that's just the sad part really. Of the friends that everyone has made, it's gonna be really sad to watch people go home. I've learned so far from Kelly just to have more confidence, and I think that she's helped me a bunch with that, because coming out here, I didn't really have much confidence. But I mean, I've always believed in myself, but it's like being a performer. It's so new to me, so it was scary. But having all these kind words from Kelly, it's been incredible, and she's really boosted my confidence a lot. I'm Megan Danielle, and I just want to give a huge shout out to my family, because without you guys, I don't think I would be here. All the support that you've given me, I just want to thank you, and I love you all so much.
Where is the buzz? Where is the buzz? You said was mine.
Where is the buzz?